This the book of Joel chapter 3 and verse 9. Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles. Prepare war. Wake up the mighty men. Let all the men of war draw near. Let them come up. Beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say, I am strong. Assemble yourselves and come, all ye heathen, and gather yourselves together round about thither. Cause thy mighty ones to come down, O Yahweh. Let the heathen be wakened and come up to the valley of Yahweh-Shaphat, the valley of Jehoshaphat. For there will I sit to judge all the heathen round about. Put ye in the sickle, for the harvest is ripe. Come get you down, for the press is full. The fats overflow, for their wickedness is great. Multitudes, multitudes in the valley of decisions. For the day of the Lord is near in the valley of decisions. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. Call Elohim La Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai Bahasham Rakal Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Rule will have been a great example to his younger brothers in the truth. And peace and blessing to the hopeful elect. And Lord willing, this an edifying lesson. And the year just kicked off, and things are starting to, amplify. You have riots going on, and you have now this. Iran say small drone attack its military site, and it's just one of the sites. Look like it, but a lot of sites being attacked. A lot of, they say they're using bunker busters. One site got attacked and it caused a 5-point-something magnitude earthquake. And this is dated January 29th, 2023. The year coined by the beloved Apostle Tahor. 2023, the hopeful year that all these prophecies come to pass. And this a key prophecy that's gonna stir up, really what's gonna stir up World War III, because and I got this information from Off Grid. There's a former with Paul and Adrian, and like he was saying, Iran ain't attacking itself, and who's been doing military drills for the last couple months about attacking Iran? You guessed it. The small headers, the Israelis, So it say Iran say small drone attack its military site.
اما یه پا فندم هوا کردن نمیدونم چی این یه پهواد بود درسته؟ یه پهواده.
You have it. This the book of Jeremiah, chapter 49 and verse 20. Therefore, hear the counsel of the Lord that he have taken against Edom, and his purpose that he have purposed against the inhabitants of Teman. Going into those Germans, the wisest of the Edomites, the Germans. Surely the least of the flock shall draw them out. Surely he shall take their he shall make their inhabitant desolate with them. The earth is moved at the noise of their fall. At the cry, the noise thereof was heard in the Red Sea. Behold, he shall come up and fly as an eagle and spread his wings over Basra. And at that day shall the heart of the mighty men of Edom be as the heart of women in her pangs. So, hey, man, the least of the flock is going to draw these devils out. You know, it's going to draw. Hey, the least of the flock is really going to draw America, NATO, and its allies into this thing. The least of the flock is going to draw Russia all the way out in a full-fledged war. Not Ukraine and Russia. No, that ain't going to kick it off. This, you know, I ain't saying this particular event, but things such as this, Iran doing something, Israel doing something to Iran, or Israel doing something to make everybody to muster up the host of the battle, so to speak, to stir everybody up. And this could be a key event. Hey, we in 2023, the hopefully, yeah, all these prophecies come to pass through the spirit and power of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. So, let's read it. Say reports and videos from Iran speak of multiple explosions and a fire at ammunition factory in the Iranian city is fun shortly after midnight local time, following multiple reports of witnesses after midnight January 29th that the ammunition factory in Isfahan was hit by explosions and fire. Iran's defense ministry announced that small drones attacked the complex and called the attack unsuccessful. It claimed all the drones were shot down without saying if the attack came from inside the country or from outside the country. And of course it came from outside the country, like Paul was saying on the video. Why would they attack themselves? You know, it say small drones have a very short fly time, and if these were used against the ammunition factory, they must have been launched from a close distance. So you say that does not necessarily eliminate the possibility of a foreign country being behind the attack, but it would certainly prove some people in Iran carried it out. The explosion took place, and you always have traitors and people who can be paid off to do certain things, and you have spies amongst different countries. It say the explosion took place in one of the munition factory centers of Defense Ministry, and according to an announcement by Deputy Isfahan, however you say that, Governor of Security, were no casualties. IRIB. That's pretty much the point on it. Let's see what else. But this the video. Emergency alert. Let's pull it out. Emergency alert. Israel launches massive attack against Iran. Targets being hit all over the country. You know, so go watch this video. I'm gonna get these precepts and close it out, man. Hey, watch and pray always, man, because hey, our salvation is nearer than what we believe. And Lord willing, our sacrifice is a worthy sacrifice. Iran say drone attack behind blast at Defense Ministry site.
یه پهپاد بود درسته؟ یه پهپاده.
You got protests about this shit. The black police officer killed the man. But hey, we got bigger fish to fry, and it's dealing with Iran and Russia. I mean, not Iran and Russia, Iran and Israel. You know, the least of the flock drawing them out. And I said, and I mentioned that it was going to pull Russia into it. So let's get into it. This is the book of Ezekiel chapter 38 and verse 1. And the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Gog, the land of Magog, the chief prince of Meshech and Tubal, and prophesy against him, and say, Thus saith the Lord, Behold, I am against thee, O Gog, the chief prince of Meshech and Tubal, and I will turn thee back and put hooks into thy jaws, and I will bring thee forth in all thine armies, horses and horsemen, all of them clothed with all sorts of armory, even a great company, bucklers and shields, and all of them handling swords. Persia, Ethiopia, and Libya with them, all of them with shields and helmets. And Persia is Iran. Persia. And Persia is Iran. You know, it say Persia, Ethiopia, and Libya with them. These Persia, Iran, and these Ethiopia and Libya, them Hamites, all of them with shields and helmets. Gomer and all his bands, and Togarmah and all his and Togarmah of the North Quarter and all his bands going into Turkey. Turkey gonna join up with Russia. Join up with that alliance. They already, you know, in close relations as we speak. It say Togarmah in the North Quarters and all his bands, and many people with them. Be thou prepared for thyself, thou and all thy company that are assembled unto thee, and be thou a guard unto them. And this is how the least of the flock is going to draw them out, because Russia is prophesied to protect these smaller countries, such as Persia, Ethiopia, Libya, Togarmah, Gomer, all his bands going into some of those Middle Eastern countries. Turkey, because if I ain't mistaken, when I look at them ancient maps, Togarmah and Gomer are in the, you know, that's Turkey. And Persia, Ethiopia, and Libya, Persia being the Iranians, man. So Russia's gonna be a guard to them, and those Iranians got some of the best drones, and they sell their drones to Russia, or get their drones to Russia, and they giving munitions and different things like that to Russia, help aid in Russia against Russia and their adversary, and that little scrimmage that's going on. So who you would think would be behind this attack with these, you know, the oil refinery, the munitions factory? Who you would think would be behind it? None other but Iran and the U.S. and NATO, man. This the book of Revelation, chapter 11 and verse 14. The second woe is past, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly. And we approaching that time, man. So, hey, this pretty much the point. Hey, we at the end of this thing. 2023, the hopeful year, all these prophecies come to pass. And it's looking, you know, it's looking pretty damn good, man. You know, so with that, Lord willing, this was edifying. I want to end it giving all honor and glory to Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai by Hashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, Rule Web, and a great example to the younger brothers in the truth. And peace and blessing to the hopeful elect. You know, Kwam Yashala, Barber Ball, and DTA to this place, man. You know, Lord willing, we up out of here soon. Very, very, very soon.